What is good, Raider Nation? Is your boy Raider Alex back with yet another video for you guys. Anybody that is new to the channel, you guys love Raider related content just like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. That being said, let's just jump right into the topic of this video. Today I wanted to do a film breakdown on our cornerback Darion Porter out of Iowa State. The Raiders selected him with the 68th overall pick in the 3rd round. And he is a super fun, interesting prospect to analyze. And I think he's a player that has a high upside for the Raiders. But without further ado, let's just jump right into the tape. Here against the run, he does a good job recognizing the end around. And he stays disciplined to his assignment, which is to contain the edge. He does just that. Forces the runner to not take this to the outside. Goes to the inside where they got numbers. And after that, they're able to bring him down and get a solid run stop right here. Smart play by Porter, though. Now, in man-to-man coverage, he can struggle at times when it comes to lateral movement. Sometimes he has tight hips. Here, the wideout is going to sell this route, making it look like a deep crosser type of route. And then he is able to sink his hips, able to change direction towards the sideline, and after that we can see Darion Porter with the tight hips, unable to recover, gives up some separation for a big gain right here. Now here is another example of him making a play in the run game. The wide receiver is going to press him off the line. He does a good job keeping his eyes inside the backfield. He's able to hit the running back, slow him down, and just overall help get a really good run stop once again. Now, when it comes to straight line speed, though, he can really keep up with anybody. He ran a 4.3 40-yard dash, and you can see that on tape. They're going to test him deep down the field right here, and you can see him keeping up stride for stride. He also does a good job turning his head around, tracking the ball, and he is all over this rep right here. Forces the incomplete pass. Now here the quarterback runs the read option with a chance for big yards right here. We can see he is matched up with Darion Porter 1v1 in open space, and he does a great job bringing him down in the open field. Great tackling, and really if he misses this tackle, this could have been a big play for the opposing team. So just great stuff right here. Here we got really solid man-to-man coverage on the dig route, right in the hip pocket of the wide receiver. Really good rep right here. Here inside the red zone, another example of great man coverage. Now the flag in the stadium gets a little bit in the way, but you can still see right here, he's locking him up. He's locking his guy down the entire way throughout this rep. Really good stuff. Here on this rep, this starts off as zone coverage with a cover 3 concept, but eventually this turns into the scramble drill. I like the awareness by recognizing this and matching up with the closest man, matching up with his assignment. Does a great job in coverage right here. You can definitely see the quarterback was looking that way, but the good coverage by Darion Porter makes him hesitate, and that allows the defensive line just enough time to get some pressure, and eventually the quarterback just throws this out of bounds. Just a great heads up play right here. Here we got him in off zone coverage. Now overall this is a good coverage on this rep right here. The wide receiver runs a deep streak route, and this is very well covered by Porter, and really he's a guy that has great speed. So I'm sure he was just hoping the quarterback would have thrown this way, try to bait him, as he has great ball tracking skills and definitely has the athleticism to undercut these type of plays. But good decision by the quarterback right here. Here we got another phenomenal play in the run game. Does a great job immediately diagnosing the run, able to beat his man, not allowing him to get a good angle on him on this run block. He uses his speed to beat him and get right inside the backfield as soon as the running back gets the ball, and he finishes the play with a tackle for loss. Great stuff right here. Here, bottom of the screen, he's going to get matched up on an island. Zero safety help over the top. Does a great job keeping up with his wide receiver, stride for stride, and then the quarterback slightly underthrows this, and he has the awareness to turn his head around, tracks the ball perfectly, and shows off the nice hands to come down with the INT. This guy is a former wide receiver, so here you can see those natural instincts showing up on his tape. Here we got him bottom of the screen, and on this rep, he initially does get beat on this inside route. The wide receiver is able to get some separation on him, but I like how he doesn't panic, and I like the recovery speed we see right here. Shows off that speed, and ultimately at the end of this, he is able to turn this into another solid rep. Has his man covered by the end of this. Here we got him on the goal line in man coverage, and I just like this play. I mean, just watch him fighting through all sorts of traffic, and even in the scramble drill, just look at him. Lock in on him the entirety of this rep. He completely locks up his man throughout this rep. And really one thing I noticed about his tape is a lot of quarterbacks just did not throw his way. A pretty solid player overall when it comes to coverage. Now overall, Raider Nation, I think this is definitely a very exciting addition to the silver and black secondary group. He is a 6'3", 198-pound cornerback with blazing 4.3 speed. And what I like about it is that speed, you can see it translate onto his game tape. Some players, they may have great 40-yard dash times, but you just don't really see that beat reflected on the tape. This guy, you can see that speed with the pads on, so I absolutely love that. This guy is the ultimate Pete Carroll type cornerback, a tall, lengthy cornerback, very fast, and what I like is he's a physical player. He can get nasty in the run game. He's a pretty solid player overall when it comes to stopping the run. He's not afraid to make tackles, so I definitely like that about his game. Now overall, I think Darion Porter is a high upside potential gem for the Raiders. He could potentially be a starter for this team moving forward. He's one of those players that combines rare athleticism with good instincts in zone coverage. And he was a game changer for special teams in college football. So he also will be able to give you that upside immediately as a rookie. Last season with Iowa State, he broke out. He had 3 interceptions, a 4.7 passer rating allowed, and a 90.1 PFF coverage grade. Has 5 career block kicks. And I think he's a guy that can definitely contribute to the silver and black. Cornerback was definitely a position of need, and I think this guy will be in a perfect position to compete potentially for a starting position. And this is the type of cornerback under Pete Carroll, under Patrick Graham, if they can develop him, tweak his game a little bit, refine some of the issues he has. At times he has tight hips, things of that nature, but they can definitely be refined. And I definitely think in day 2 of the draft, the Raiders got themselves a potential sleeper in Darion Porter. Has high upside as a player, great athlete, and a gritty player overall. A perfect match for this Raiders' new identity under head coach Pete Carroll. But Raider Nation, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below of Darion Porter. What do you guys think about his film? What do you think about the pick overall? Let me know in that comment section down below. But with that being said, Raider Nation, anybody that is new to the channel, you guys love Raider related content just like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. That being said, I will see you guys in the next one.